Here we are at BRS, Builders and Remodelers Show at Canterbury Park, presented by Minnesota Home First for a expo of certain products, cool things that are coming out, cool things that have been existing, starting from kitchens to countertops and everything in between. So let's see what they have to offer.
We do have fire ratings on our product. It's made from rock, so it'll never start on fire. This product would melt at 2,150 degrees. It just gives that homeowner time to get out of the house or time to stop the fire from starting.
So you heard that, and now you don't hear anything.
Obviously, you saw the sound aspect, so the sound alone for interior walls, exterior walls. If you're building by re-siding by like an airport or a highway, the homeowners will not hear that now inside the house when you put that on the exterior. Moisture resistant, so our product can get moisture, but it'll dry out within 24 to 48 hours. So if it's a flood in a basement, you can open up that wall and our product will dry out.
That is amazing.
And it can go against like foundation walls. And then backflow right up to it. Since it is made from rock, it'll just self-drain itself out. We want these wall systems to breathe. Our product is all vapor open, but airtight. So air's not gonna blow through our product, but vapor can get out or through it if it gets trapped in there. You start putting barriers like foam or poly, moisture is gonna hit that and collect, and that's where you get your mold issues.
Okay, perfect. So this is, I'm assuming, our exterior application.
Yep.
And that's our interior.
Continuous exterior installation, which is in the code books, and it is looking to be adopted by Minnesota, where they're going to want an R5 exterior installation on all new builds. So that's where this product would come into play.
Amazing.
And what it does is it thermally breaks. So right now, if you go into a house, you'll see like the studs. Every stud you'll be able to see because it has that thermal. But now, what this product does is it's actually going to thermally break that 2x4. So it's definitely kind of a good way to break that. So now your house will stay warmer. It's going to be a lot less windy because this is an airtight product, so air won't go through it.
Tell us a little bit about your cabinet concept. I see there's a lot of kind of plastic, plywood, and everything else in there.
Our company recreated the frame, the doors, everything our cabinets are made. And so if you look into this one, you can see this biocomposite frame. And that's our own patent innovation. So there's wood fiber in it. This will be a form of plastic. And we're experimenting what materials can be put into it. So this could be recyclable plastic, and then there's cellulose. So those are the three things that go into the material, which makes it more durable than anything else in the market. So we think it's time to move beyond particle board. They last longer. We give a 30-year warranty on these. Frame structure, the slides, mechanisms. This is just wood.
Just wood,
yeah. In this frame, there's the cellulose. These wood species, they all come from certified forests. So there's two certifications, PEFC and FSC. So if you hear those, all the wood products that we have come from those certified forests, third-party certified forests.
You guys also do really thin countertops. Is there a reason for that?
The mainstream is moving down to 30mm countertops. We're down to 6 for most of the project. So you can imagine the amount of material that is saved when you do the 6mm countertop. And yet the surface is the same. We have fiberglass enforcement, so we do engineering to make it durable. But the surface, you can put anything on it. You can put hot things on it. It doesn't absorb anything.
I'm a certified financial planner. I would say a large portion of my business is working with general contractors and construction services companies. And then I help support their retirement goals by serving on those 401k plans. Typically, I will work with the controller or the business owner, and then we will set up a 401k plan that serves not just the owner, but also the employees, right? So then there's ways you can structure it, but I would then come in maybe twice a year to sit down with your employees, provide a market update, and then maybe do an education piece about life insurance, or about why we want to use tax deferral in our accounts now versus later. Edward Jones is, I would say, the broker dealer. The way that I like to describe it is they're the house,
Okay.
right? And then underneath that house, there's an advisor in every Edward Jones.
Okay.
Okay. But Edward Jones is going to provide the compliance, the marketing, the research, the IT, and then each individual advisor might do things a little different. Like I work with construction service companies and owners, right?
I see.
But there might be some people that just work with young professionals who are just getting started,
Okay.
right? And then typically I work with people who are 50 to 65, but again, there might be people who work with 30 to 50, you know, that's their window. So, but yeah, we do personal finance as well. So it's not just 401k planning. If somebody wanted to partner with an advisor, you know, they would reach out and say, hey, I got an old 401k somewhere, or I got an extra $6,000 I don't know what to do with. Like then that advisor would build a relationship, and then we would come up with a plan for how you can reach your goals.
Moderno, we specialize in thin porcelain panels,
Okay.
the ones that are 5x10. We are the only company in the United States that specializes in thin porcelain.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes. So we
Awesome.
don't only work our porcelain. Like, for example, we have the Korean Endura. We work with every porcelain,
Okay.
as long as it's thin. So you can use it for walls, any wall cladding, whether it's wet or dry. You can do flooring. You can do countertops. You can do the full backsplash with covered hoods.
Yep.
We use it on the ceiling. And then you can use porcelain indoor and outdoor. It will not fade or crack with weather. And it's highly scratch, stain resistant. As a matter of fact, you can actually cook directly on porcelain.
Wow.
When we do countertops or any structure like this has this structure, it's a aluminum honeycomb.
Aluminum honeycomb.
Honeycomb. And
Okay.
it's super strong. Yep.
And it is so light.
Yes, it is light. So we use this for countertops, and then we cover this as
Yep.
well, just to do a countertop. It's thick and it's very durable.
The weight factor alone is
Yes.
huge.
It's huge, and that is why it's great for fireplace surrounds and showers and any wall cladding because it's not heavy.
Yeah.
For flooring, also you always have to be watching the weight.
Yep.
It's very light. And then for ceilings, then you don't want to put anything
I know.
heavy. Yes.
This is our 𝐷TRA heat uncoupling membrane.
Okay.
This is regular 𝐷TRA that is offered in a new peel and stick application.
Okay.
So with a properly prepared, cleaned, vacuumed and swept subfloor, we can stick that down where in the past we've had to use our Schluter Allset to adhere that
Yep.
to the substrate. We also offer that in 𝐷TRA Heat Duo. This product is going to be used below grade or on concrete.
Okay.
Has an insulation factor, and it's also can contribute to sound deadening as well. We always recommend properly cleaning and then priming the floor before sticking it down is going to increase the bond strength and just take those unforeseen job site requirements and give us the optimal application. This is our new 𝐷TRA Heat thermostat,
Okay.
which is a smart thermostat, meaning that we can operate it on Alexa, Google Home, Apple format. It has features where we can monitor how much electricity our system's using and set up geofencing where we can set up a perimeter around our address, and when we leave that perimeter, the floor will automatically go to a lower setting or turn off, and then when we enter back into that geofence, it will turn on.
𝗏𝗏𝗘 is a full low voltage provider. We do structured wiring for national builders to custom home builders to just a mom and pop that want to add a cable to their house.
Okay.
So we do anything from just adding a simple cable to a basement for a remodel to a giant custom home theater. We also do a lot of commercial items, but we like sticking to residential.
Okay.
That seems to be more of our bread and butter right now. Everything from the rough-in, we run all the wires to a special location if you're gonna have it in a rack system, or if it's gonna be, hidden under the stairs or whatnot. Once everything's all done, we provide the speakers, all the equipment, we program the remotes. So if someone doesn't want a custom home theater, or if they already have one,
Yep.
and maybe they are building a deck and they want some, have some speakers out there, we do music throughout the home. So one thing that I've learned when I've met different customers, they said that if they were to do it again, the two places in the home that they would put speakers would be the master bathroom and the kitchen. out of anywhere else in the home. That's where they'd want the speakers.
Tell me a little bit about home security and monitoring that I see that you guys have behind you.
Absolutely. We're an alarm.com dealer. I don't know if you're familiar with alarm.com.
Yes, I am.
So alarm.com, if someone doesn't know, it's just a one app platform for everything, for all smart homes. So from one app, anywhere in the world, you can arm your system, disarm your system, turn your lights on and off, change your thermostat, lock, unlock your door, close your garage door, just a plethora of things. The system that we will offer is if it's not even a new construction home, if someone's in an existing home that doesn't have security, we can install it. It's all wireless. So we're not cutting up sheetrock and ripping open a home and doing a bunch of damage that's unnecessary.
We are a water treatment company. We are custom engineer. So we make everything for the end user. We specialize in treating the water for the customer's exact needs. We can do a lot of field testing at the house, and then we also work with labs to make sure that we're getting exact measurements of any contaminants that could be there. And then we do assemble everything in our warehouse right in Spring Lake Park, direct for the end user.
We've been around for 4 years. We specialize in windows and doors to the professional builder, contractor.
Such as us?
Such as SMC. The partnership we have with you guys is outstanding. If you check out over here, we work with a few manufacturers very close. We're only windows and doors to the professional builder and contractor. The thing that separates SMC from his competitors and us from ours is we really go out to the job site. We're on site, we're working with the installers, whether it's rough opening, frame size, what's the jam. We're getting all the specs, the code compliances, and ultimately, a window order for us is a win for SMC construction as well. So we're excited and we're passionate. We love windows and doors. We couldn't be more happy.